we're gonna get into these stories, top 5 stories. This is In the Loop. If you
What
never
do you say? You so fly, I thought you could get there yourself.
basically. Too funny. I remember that. Y'all gotta go. So Latrice, I think you asked where can you subscribe to the YouTube page. In my bio here on Instagram, in my bio, there's a link in that bio. You click that link, it'll take you to the YouTube page. You can subscribe right there. And then y'all can watch like all of the other shows that we did. This is an actual studio film show, but since we're on the quarantine, we're actually doing an IG live version. So if you go to that YouTube page, you can see us in the studio. Plus the link is right there as well. All right, so we're gonna get into the stories. In the Loop we're gonna do top 5 stories of some of the craziest things that's happening in the world, and we're gonna talk about it, elaborate. Feel free to chime in. Okay, number 5 story. Okay. Fast, I got a surprise for you on number 1.
I know you do. Just don't get me kicked out of nobody Christmas dinners, Chantel.
What'd you say?
Don't get me kicked out of nobody Christmas dinner, okay?
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to help you out. Okay, so number 5. Okay, this is a cool story. I like this. Now, I'm going to show y'all the video, and y'all can decide for yourselves. But Mike Tyson is receiving a lot of offers to come back to boxing. Mike Tyson is 53 years old, and he's been posting videos of him, like, working out. They say that he's been working out regularly for, like, 3 weeks straight. He's been hitting the bags. He's been in the gym. He's been doing his thing. And so there's a guy named David Feldman. He's the president of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but he offered Mike Tyson upwards of $20 million to come back to boxing, to do a boxing match. Okay, so before we start getting into the story, I want to show y'all this video of Mike Tyson in like training right now, and I just feel like this is like crazy. This video got over 9 million views already, so that tells you a lot right there. Now, he's 53 years old, and his trainer said that he moves like he's 21, 22 years old. I would not want to fight Mike Tyson. I feel like, wow, I am so impressed. I don't know why, but I am thoroughly impressed with that. What you think? What you think? You wouldn't fight him.
I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson.
You wouldn't fight him.
Yes, I would.
You would.
For $40 million, I will fight Mike Tyson.
Well, yes. I'm saying goodbye to you on your way to the airport.
Hey, I'm fighting. I ain't never ran from a brother, and I sure love about to pick the day to start running. Hello.
I just need to show this video again. Dude can't even handle it. Look at dude. Oh,
she said that every man that's watching this is probably saying.
You said what?
Mike, you see Mike in his prime.
Yeah.
That's like Mike in his Ponderosa.
He said he wouldn't last around against today's. No, they're saying that the way he's moving and the way he's training, he actually can fight today's fighters and probably win some rounds. That's what they're trying to say.
But George Foreman was fighting until he was late in his 40s, 50s, right? I think he won a championship when he was like 50.
I don't know about 50s. What's up, Church? You know, I don't know about 50s, but okay, I don't know. I'm just a little sucker right now. When I first saw this, I was hyped. I'm screaming. If you just joined, I'm going to show y'all what we're talking about. Mike Tyson has been offered $20 million to return to boxing. He's been training and showing this video.
Oh, man. Somebody gonna whoop his old ass, man. You need to get out of here, man.
What you say?
Man, you're gonna get that old man beat up, man.
You really don't think that he could take a boxer today, like the way he's fighting in that video?
You can't tell that was 4 punches.
Do you see how strong, how fast he's moving?
Did you see how fast he got tired? It was 4 punches. Blah, blah, boom, boom. It was over with. If you go watch any other fighter, it's boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. He said boom, boom, bam, bam.
Mike Tyson used to knock people out in the first round in like less than 10 minutes. What you mean?
Man, when the WBA have a senior citizens heavyweight championship, then Mike Tyson, he should, man, no, man, go sit down somewhere, man.
Wow, I thought you would be excited for him. I think it's a good opportunity.
Tyson won 2 of his last 6 fights.
Okay, there we go. He's still winning. I believe that Tyson, Tyson said he's not giving up. He ain't going out without a fight. And so
yes. He bit Evander Holyfield ear off because he was getting slapped up all his
Dude, that's one fight where he bit his ear. That was because he was delusional. He was going through a lot mentally.
WBA senior citizen heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, he hating Latrice because I'm like, look at the video. That's why I keep showing the video. Because to me, that says the man. That shows me a man that's ready to get it in. What's up, Chaz?
What's up, Church? Put your money. Listen, put your hard-earned money where Mike Tyson gloves is.
I would bet on Mike Tyson if he got back in the ring. I would, and I don't even bet on fights. I would bet on him.
He'll take you up on that.
And this is the thing. The reason why I would bet on him is because senior citizenship. He said he's not ready to give up the boxing game. So first of all, you got to have a lot of heart. You got to have a lot of
Okay, let's be realistic. Let's talk about things that we're not really ready to give up. So that means that we should. Let's talk about things that we're not ready to give up. Because we're not ready to give up a bunch of stuff too.
I'm not. That's a good question. What are you not ready to give up at your age?
I'm not ready to give up going to the club.
I was just going to say that.
There you have it.
I was going to say that. I wouldn't say I'm not ready to give up going to the club because the club ain't even really that fun no more. So it's like,
no.
But
I wasn't ready to give up basketball.
Who, you?
Yeah, I wasn't ready to give up basketball. I love playing basketball, but if I get hurt, I can't do a show. If I get hurt, I can't. And I wasn't ready to give up basketball. So just because Mike don't want to give it up, don't mean you should get his own self knocked out.
It's not like he got something to do. If he get knocked out and lose all his teeth, we don't see him no way. So he's gonna be chilling with a lot of money in his pocket. Let him go. But listen, they said the guy said he's offering. The guy said it's a guaranteed $20 million. All you gotta do is say yes. So, hey, why not?
Well, I hope he say yeah, man. I hope he. Man, no. I hope he don't say yeah.
I am very surprised that you wasn't impressed. I thought you would be impressed with that.
10 years ago, if Mike came back 10 years ago, I'd have loved this story. You know what I mean? But he been out the game.
So you've been out. When was the last time you, like you said, played basketball? That don't mean that you can't play or you can't get back in the game at some point. Get back in the game.
Ask your son.
The man is still living. Okay.
Because that's who I'm saying now. Your son. I was playing with your son, and they like old head. You know what I mean? We old heads now. We got to get out of here.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move on. Our producer's telling us to move on. Okay, so the next story number 4. If you're just joining us, the show is called In the Loop, and we're counting down the top 5 stories around the country, around the world of the week. All right, so is calling out Jay-Z for one of Swiss Beats and Timberland's versus challenges. DMX versus Jay-Z in a versus challenge. Okay, this is the official IG Live battle challenge. So basically, DMX was on Drink Champs with Noriega, and they asked him, who would you, if with the battles going on, who would you want to battle? The first thing DMX said was Jay, just like that, just Jay. So Nori, the whole crew, they got excited, and they like, is it really gonna happen? And I think that DMX and Jay-Z, I don't know, it's something about that that's just something is not clicking for me. But I get why those two would make sense. But they old, they like old neighborhood winos. You know what I'm saying? That been around the same
garbage can, and they've been battling that long. Like DMX and Jay, no, for real, they go at each other.
Yeah, they've
like,
been going at it since the 90s. Yeah.
Since the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Backstage, on tours, all type of stuff. So I wouldn't expect DMX to say nobody less than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know, I would expect him. Yeah, huh?
Who else could DMX battle? Like, who else could go up against DMX in a battle? I really don't think nobody else could.
DMX got hits, like real hits.
He really do. He really
like real hits.
Yeah, he got hit albums, not just singles. Like, he got full hit records.
Yeah, like DMX and Snoop and Jay and M. That's them type of, you know what I'm saying, Outkast, and you know, that's them type of, well, they got records.
Yeah.
Records.
But then Jay-Z, though, I mean, you know, the only, I think,
DMX.
you know, you know what I think what's not clicking for me with these two is I think is because of where they are now. Like, they're in two different spaces. Like, you know, with DMX constantly struggling with his drug thing and Jay-Z on top of the world, it just seems weird to put them together in a battle. But music-wise, like, of all the music they put out over the years, it would make sense. But I just think that you start thinking about where they are, like, in life, and that's not a battle at all.
There's a lot of irony in life, like how one person could go one way and one person could go the other way. Yeah, that is kind of crazy how that works.
Yeah, and it's really sad because DMX, no matter what, I don't know no drug addict. We be like, I'm done with my uncle. I don't care no more. Every time he come over my house, he takes something. We forgive DMX every time he come back. We be like, bring him back in, put him on the show. We cool with DMX. We just want him to win. You know what I mean? Like, we want him to do good, but he just keeps slipping.
You're right. He is almost. We forgive DMX more than anybody in the black community.
Anybody. And he a whole crackhead. We didn't even forget Chris Brown that fast. We just didn't. It took us a minute.
You're right.
I'm telling you the truth. These are the facts.
That pass.
Yeah, Chris had to cry on stage singing Michael Jackson for us to feel some kind of way. Like, oh yeah,
He said Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. You know what? We didn't really forgive Bobby Brown. We just like let him be. You know.
It wasn't his fault anyway. Whitney turned him out. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, she probably escalated the situation, but he was already dabbling in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dabbling. He was an alcoholic before he started messing with the coke, but you know, what can you do? From what we can see.
What can you do? But I think DMX and Jay, that would be so exciting.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to just sit back and listen to the records.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be dopeness. Like Nas, they should make Nas and Jigga go against each other.
Yeah, you know, that would be a whole real. That'll be like, you know, they taxing, they gonna charge on that. But you know what I think is not gonna happen? Like, Jay-Z is not gonna do it. He's not finna sit there and be on Instagram playing his hit songs. He will probably send somebody over there to do it. Like, well, play this, and get up out of there. Like, I can't see Jay doing it. DMX, he the one called it out. He ain't got nothing too much going on. So he need all
Jay, surprisingly, Jay is fun sometimes.
He is fun. He used to be, I think he was a lot more fun than he is now. He seems very serious now. Like, he's so, you know, he's gotten to that elite group of, you know, I'm a businessman. I can't laugh too hard. I got to wear my salmon suits.
60-year-old man. So what do you expect out of a 60-year-old man?
Yeah. He's 60? Is he like 55? He got AARP card. They're taking money out of his check now. Okay, AARP.
Jay-Z gonna end up and make a AARP.
Exactly. He gonna call it the JJRP. Like, okay, come on, dude. We got our own senior citizen club. We don't need the JJRP.
The senior jiggers. All the senior jiggers in the world.
You know he would though, because he get on your nerves. He always trying to take over. Like, come on, Hova. You don't have to take over.
Grandfather, y'all.
All right, we're gonna move on. All right, so if you're just joining us, the show is called In the Loop. We count down the top 5 stories of the week. We are on number 3. Number 3 is kind of a weird story. We know Elon Musk. He just had a baby with his girlfriend. And they named the baby.
I hate that name, Chantel.
What's that?
I hate that name for the record.
Elon Musk.
Why would you name your child that?
Why would you name your child XAEA12? That's what they named the baby. You think Elon Musk is bad? They named their kid some letters and some numbers. They said the name of the child. So you know Elon Musk is the creator and founder of Tesla. He's a freaking
I don't care if he made up Walgreens. I hate his name.
He said that the name A12 is a precursor to SR-17, which is their favorite aircraft, their favorite plane or whatever. So that's why they named the baby A12. A-X-LMNOP-12 is the baby's name. I just want to go to the baby's first doctor's appointment. That's it. And after that, you can leave me out of it.
I just want to get enough money. Well, I think it's okay to name my baby Dash something.
But the state of California said they can't legally name the baby that. So maybe that's just gonna be the baby's nickname.
Maybe the name is some sense.
Huh?
Maybe they got some sense. The state of California got some sense since don't nobody else got none over there. They shouldn't even be able to reproduce if that's what you're gonna name your baby.
I don't even know, but XAEA-12 is the baby's name. Elon Musk is David.
Hey, we're gonna move on. That's funny.
Oh, I am dead. I am done. That is it for me.
Yeah, right. Who gives a damn about Elon Musk? Dash 612.
Wait, who named him on that?
We don't care you named your baby Yeezys.
He decided, he said, listen.
Like this story.
That is the funniest thing on the planet Earth right there, man. That's funny.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He picked up on the producer's code. He was like, wait, you not producing this show, sir.
But you're right. But you're 100% right. Don't nobody give a damn about no Elon Musk, no Tesla baby. Where's their mama at? Where's your mama name? You can't listen. You're not gonna name my baby no 8-6-4.
Wait a minute. That's the funniest thing that I've ever experienced.
Yeah, you get that. So you can get the finger.
All right, we're gonna move on. Oh man, that was the best laugh I had all week. Thank you. That's funny as hell. Okay, all right. Story number 2.
That's in the loop, baby.
All right. So this story is about The Simpsons. Now, if you watch The Simpsons or if you've been hearing about The Simpsons, somehow, some way, The Simpsons always seem to have like a predictable, like they predict the future in some of their episodes. So people are talking about this episode where they had, where they had in a factory, there was like some Asians or some Chinese people. One of them said they had the flu. The guy sneezed into a box, and the flu, whatever his flu symptoms was, went into the box. They closed the box up, sent it over to the Simpsons house. Homer opened the box, got the flu in his face, and it started spreading all throughout, the Simpsons city or whatever. So people are just like freaking out. Like, this is not the first time that people seen on The Simpsons. Like, they kind of do these shows where they kind of predict the future in a sense. So the question is, are they really? Because the shows that they're talking about came out like back in the 90s. And so people are saying, are they predicting the future? My whole thing is that I think once you get to that level, you kind of know what's going on in the elite groups and, the powers that be. So it almost feel like to me that they know this stuff, and it's like they're giving you little signals to say, hey, this is some of the stuff y'all might want to start looking forward to or being mindful of. So I'm going to show y'all the video I'm talking about. And this is the episode of The Simpsons where they basically predicted the coronavirus. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird.
Get a juicer. Gotta drink juice. Lose weight. Won't get chest pain from answering the phone anymore. Please don't tell the supervisor I have the flu. I've been working with the Shredder Pelvis for 3 weeks. Mother, get an extra special hug ready. I bought you a new juicer. Good Lord. Flu germs entering every orifice in my head. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
He gonna try to shoot it.
The dreaded Osaka flu has hit Springfield with over 300 cases now reported. Now over to Arnie Pie with Arnie in the Sky.
Okay, so they call it the Osaka flu on the show. How crazy is that? Like, come on, dude. Like, wow. Yes, Dana, wow. That show was from back like in the 90s, somewhere like the late 90s or early 2000s or something like that. That was years ago. And that show had already aired. And so people are like wondering, how are they knowing some of these things? Because they also predicted in one of their episodes that Donald Trump was going to be the president. And this was way back years and years and years ago. So what you think?
Are you through?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay, I'm trying to help you out.
Because you sound like a whole conspiracy theorist. Okay, let me just can I really just bring some?
Well, bring it all the way in, my friend.
We'll bring some clarity to this.
Do that.
The Simpsons is one of the longest running sitcoms in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If you got over 1 million shows, all of the thought subjects that you could think of, the craziest stuff you could think of, if you sit down and write about it, you eventually, like if you think about, okay, we could think about cars flying. Cars gonna eventually fly.
No.
If you start thinking about, you didn't think Donald Trump could be president before he was president?
What? Who of all people we gonna think about Donald Trump all those years ago being the president?
When he was like, you're fired. Well, we was like, when Ludacris was rapping about Donald Trump and all that, and we really like, when black people back when we act like we ain't like Donald Trump, because we act like we don't like him now. Let's just be 100. 10 years ago, he was our savior. You know what I'm saying? He was all on the rap songs and all.
In the video, dancing.
Yeah, talking about something. You're fired. Had Dennis Rodman on the show. We was like, Donald Trump. But what I'm saying, no, real talk. If you have a show and your job is to think about things like that, then, yeah, you're going to think about, oh, what if somebody sneezed in a box and then everybody opened the box? It just so happens that, they have some intuitive thinkers. You know what I'm saying? But if we had a show every day, we can start predicting the future because it's just evolution.
So you just pick random people, and not only that, what about the Kobe? What about this is the one, I'm gonna find it too. What about the episode where they had Kobe Bryant in the episode? He got in the helicopter and the helicopter crashed and he died. They literally have an episode where Kobe died in a helicopter crash. How do you predict that? How do you just come up with that storyline of all things? That's how he was gonna die, and he actually died that way? Come on, dude.
Well, that might have been life imitating art. Now that might have been life imitating art. Kobe might have had some real people on his heels. You heard it? Did you know that Kobe was into some lawsuit over the Black Mamba name? With a psycho.
I heard a lot of things. So and you never know, but it's just like, but when their show it kind of just. It makes you wonder, like, what all do y'all know?
They have their episodes are 10 plus 20 years in the past. Yeah, it's the future. If they tell us right now, Chantel Facts, I want you to write a show about the future, I'm going to be like, you know what? I want a microwave in my car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do. I want a microwave in my car.
That's easy. These are real people, real lives, and real, like,
yeah,
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no small thing. You could easily say back in, back in the day. Oh, so we're talking about The Simpsons. This is the show is called In the Loop. Story number 2 is The Simpsons episode where they kind of predicted the coronavirus by calling it the Osaka virus. And this was on The Simpsons back in around 1994. But it's one thing to predict, like, okay, back in the 70s or something like that, they probably said
Kylie Jenner will be the first female president.
Come on, dude. Now you're reaching. Back in the 70s.
How we know?
Listen,
we got the Simpsons spirit.
Listen, no, that's not it. Like back in the 70s, I'm sure they was thinking like, it's easy to say, oh, I think that in the future we might have phones in the cars. And then like in years later, you had car phones. And it was like, that was the coolest thing ever. That's easy to predict because, that's something that you would think of.
But if you think of, you're not a pharmaceutical person. So a pharmaceutical person, the COVID-19 is the easiest thing in the world to think of. An airborne germ, they got so many shows about that. Like they got 100 million shows about airborne viruses and mutants coming to the earth and Will Smith.
Not like that.
So Will Smith is Will Smith too. I think if Simpsons should get all this credit, Will Smith should too.
Story number 1. All right, now this one's gonna be tough for Fats because this is Minnesota Fats, one of his best friends in the world. Okay, and so story number 1 is Selena Powell. This girl is supposedly a chick that's been talking about her sexcapades with rappers like Tory Lanez. She's called out a bunch of rappers like Offset. Almost broke up Cardi B and Offset's relationship. So now Selena Powell is coming out saying that she has a sex tape with Snoop Dogg, with Tory Lanez, and also with DJ Academics. She put it on the website OnlyFans, and she uploaded it and said that it was doing coke all night, whatever, for hours, and just having a sexcapade. And she uploaded it to the website OnlyFans, and she's charging people $29.25 to watch this sex tape. I don't know. A lot of people saying that she's not the most credible person and that she lied in the past. And so we now are trying to figure out if she's telling the truth. This is the girl. And of course, hold up, I got to show y'all the girl. And of course, Snoop Dogg. But yeah, $29.25, you can see a sex tape with Selena Powell and Snoop Dogg. And also DJ Academic.
Why they got that picture up there like he just got out of a sex craze love triangle? So man, they bogus, man. The media ain't nothing, man.
Forget the picture.
You know that man got a family. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about picture. It's not about the picture. He said show the video. We don't have the video. Yeah, for $29.25, if you have the money, then maybe we can get the video. But it's on this site. So tell me, have you been on the site OnlyFans? Because I have not been on the site. I'm not sure. I'm not very sure.
I was on my Snap, Instagram, something I was on there the other and I seen the girl on the thing and she was shaking and on the phone. And they was paying, they was hitting the Cash App thing on the phone. Like so what the strippers been doing since they can't get Cookie, what's up, Cookie? Since speaking of beautiful dancers, but since they can't get in the strip club, some of them who do extra things have been doing. They got the OnlyFans thing where you could get in there and they could bust it open for you and you could just hit them up like straight like that.
Why bust it open? Just say.
The Simpsons didn't have no episode about OnlyFans, did they?
I don't like that term.
Bust it open. You don't like busted open?
This your friend, so you need to call him and find out what's going on because I know wifey is like, whoa, what? And if she's saying she got this video, she charging for it. What if it's true? What if it's real? I mean, Snoop been in his relationship forever.
Like, why would you even do that? Like who? Listen, man, we all nobody's perfect, man. But you trying to sell this man? Like, come on, man. That's corny. $29? Yeah, man, ain't even no money. At least $59.95.
They saying that obviously it's illegal too to just put money out there for a sex tape like that. But she blatantly putting it out there and saying that you can pay for it if you want to see it. And it's the sad thing is that we know Snoop is like, he is like an uncle to us. He's like a longtime family member. Like everybody loves Snoop Dogg. He's done stuff with Martha Stewart. He's done a reggae. He's been Snoop Lion. I mean, this man has been out forever. He's been around for years. And for the most part, we know that he can go off and, be his, kind of get into his mode and, get his street mode going and all of that. But we still love Snoop for who he is. He always kept it real since day one.
Right.
So it's kind of tough to think about this chick that's obviously been trying to get close to every rapper in the game and breaking up relationships to say that they did coke all night and all day and went on a sescapade. Like, it's just kind of like, dude.
I mean, to keep it real with you, if not if I was Snoop's wife, because I ain't gonna say it like that, but if the way I look at it, I don't think Snoop's wife, I don't care about that. Like, he got coked up and hit you, and like, so what? I don't think when people been married that long, I'm just weird like that. I don't think when people been married that long, it's just like a 50-year-old man, you go out and y'all get a third partner to sleep with or something. I'm sure it don't need to be talked about. Like, for you to be out here spreading business and like, you bogus.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. I don't like them. I don't like women like that.
Yeah. It's like, do what you got to do and keep it to yourself. Even if you're going to charge these dudes or whatever, because they got money, just take your money and chill. Like, why put yourself out there like that? You look worse than they do because you have...
Kardashian. Everybody want to be a Kardashian.
Yeah, and it just ain't going to work out because Kardashian's time passed. She took that slot. You can't get that slot. You know what I'm saying? Like, some slots, once a person takes that slot, that's them. You can't redo that. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot do that.
And the most sex tape greats.
Yeah, that's it. She took it because people are over it. You know what I mean? Like, people, it's corny. People not really. It was exciting when Kardashian did it because nobody else did that, and it was the first time we ever saw that, and she kind of blew up from it. And she was just naturally she was just gorgeous. Like, you couldn't even deny her. So these other girls, and that time you wasn't getting all that stuff done. They wasn't getting fake booties, and I might get a little. Like boob job or something, but most of her stuff was real. So these girls are just kind of like doing anything they can to make a come up, and we can see right through it. It's too obvious.
And then why Snoop though? If you're gonna do it, do it to somebody who you're not trying to tear down a legacy.
Yeah, but it's not just Snoop. So she said she got Tekashi 6ix9ine on video. She got DJ Academic. She got Tory Lanez. She got all of this on video. She said they don't think that I keep my video, but I do. She posted all of it.
Her garage in that drawers. Like, yeah, you been busy.
She got everything. She said, so we just gonna wait and see. 2925 will get you a video with Selena, whatever, and Snoop Dogg on.
Look. Should we go look?
No, you can go look and let me know. But that's story number one. That's it. That does it for the interlude stories for the day. I liked it. Spicy, juicy stories. It was a lot of good stuff.
Man.
I still hope that Mike Tyson comes back to boxing and take that 20 mil because I don't
get his old self beat up, man. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him picking up fake teeth off the mat.
So, yes, it's time to give away some Cash App money before we run out of time. So, upload your Cash App, and we want to give y'all some money. Okay, I think I got my question in my head of how you can win Cash App from me. And then Fats is going to have whatever riddle or whatever he does to give away a Cash App, okay? So, should I go first this time? You want me to go first?
No, ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay. All right, so this is my question. And if you get the answer, we're going to send you a Cash App, okay? And then Fats is going to do whatever he does to give the Cash App away. I got two Wayans brothers in my head right now. Name the two Wayans brothers from the Wayans family. And it's 2 Wayans brothers. I'm gonna give you a hint because I like to keep it simple and keep it plain and make it easy. 2 of my favorite Wayans brothers, they actually had a show together. The first person that uploads the name of these 2 Wayans brothers gets the Cash App. They had a show together on the WB long time ago, and it was one of my favorite shows. What 2 Wayans brothers am I thinking of? Let's go. Do you know the answer? Nope, it's not Kenan and Damon. Ah, Karen got it. It's Marlon and Sean. Karen got it. Karen, I'm sorry, Karen got it. It's not Damon and Marlon. But I said the first person that uploads it. Karen, shout out to you. She's such a loyal fan. She watches.
He gonna mine.
Okay.
The first person that can properly spell antioxidants wins.
Antioxidants?
Yep.
Antioxidants. I know how to spell that.
I'm
And no, I'm playing. I already got so Karen, upload your Cash App. You just won yourself some money in the loop Cash App money.
That's
true. That's right.
Hey, cook you on.
She got it. It was good. It's right. It's true.
You right know we had so many smart people watching our show.
What'd you say?
Everybody know how this boy shoot.
I have to take my food out the oven. I'm so sorry. Please, Davis, edit that out too. Okay. Thank you. It was too easy because we had to make it easy. We didn't have that much money. I mean, that much time left. So.
Hey. So who won?
So I got Karen won. Karen won from me. I don't know who won from you. Whoever posted it first. It looked like Cookie Monroe posted your question. Your answer first. So Cookie Monroe. Yes.
Cookie Monroe.
Yep. And then Karen, can you upload your Cash App again? And we're gonna send you a Cash App money right now. Good job, everybody. Yay. And Cookie, upload your Cash App too, please. Y'all made me burn my food, Jet. Burn all my food. It was a good show. We thank y'all so much. And don't forget to go to my the link is in the bio for you to subscribe to the YouTube page, the In the Loop YouTube page. And yeah, we would love for you to do that.